Okay, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. Today is day 20 of my 30-day challenge. So I'm officially 2/3 of the way through. And wow, it's amazing that I'm here already. It has gone really quickly. Full disclosure, today may be the hardest day yet for me emotionally. I'm really struggling with reconciling things that I have done in my past, people that I've hurt in my past. I'm having a lot of trouble with forgiveness. And I know I'm not the only one who struggles with that kind of thing. So yeah, that's why my energy may be a little bit lower than normal. My son is not here tonight. He often helps boost me, helps get me out of my head. So yeah, doing it on my own without my little cheerleader there. It's definitely, well, it's easier to get caught up in the crap circles and anyway. I'm just gonna go right into it, and I am going to use Colette Baron Reed's Good Tarot deck. Sorry, I'm definitely off. And I also want to apologize for any glitchiness in the video. My videos very often have sections that don't even record, where the sound and the video become off, and it's a little bit strange. So bear with me. So my idea for today is to do a spread, doing a past, present, future spread. So I will choose 3 cards. And I've already shuffled the deck a little bit. But I'm just asking the universe, spirit guides, angels, what message do we need to know about the past? That's the first card I'm going to choose. What's happened in the past? What do we need to know about the past? All right. Here we go. Fortune's Wheel. I'm going to have to read from the book. Fortune's Wheel. Destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that Spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with Spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now. So, to me, this is just, this is kind of, for me at least, more recent past. And I suppose that was kind of my intention when I picked it, is reading the recent past. But it's the beginning, the laying the groundwork for the present. And it'll be interesting to see what card I pull for the present. But so far with this card, it is saying again what the cards have been saying pretty much since I started doing this channel. That, I mean, this is something that I've personally been saying, that spirit has my back, and I've felt this for a long time, but I've really come into that knowing, that understanding within the last couple of years, like in a pretty profound way. And it's that idea of stepping into the unknown with maybe not confidence, but certainly with faith and trust that we're being led somewhere, that led to the right place, led to in the right direction. Each step moves us where we need to go, and sometimes we deviate. And I think that's a part of life, and that's a part of, we all have free choice. Is that the right way to say it? There's sort of like in life, we're given a menu, and within that menu, we have choices. And some of the choices are more nourishing than others. And if we choose maybe a less nourishing choice, that's okay. That's a part of experiencing what's on the menu. But ultimately, there's something there that when we, if we're talking about a menu, when we eat it, is really going to just like, we're going to end up feeling so good after we eat it. Not just empty and like, saturated, if you eat like too much greasy food or something. It's like that thing that's like, oh, I feel full and I feel good, and my body really likes this. Like I said, it's nourishing. So basically, this is all what's happened in the recent past, is that we have finally, we know now what's probably the thing on the menu that is the right choice. And, maybe having put in our order and waiting for the thing to be ready, to be brought out to us. I used to wait tables for a long time, so that's an easy analogy for me. So, okay. That's our recent past. What is our present? What do we need to know about our present? So curious about this, because I swear the readings just keep every reading kind of, I want to say, compounds on the others. They're all mirroring each other. So this is for the present, and by the way, this is for you whenever you watch this. It's a timeless reading. So here we go. Justice. Two major arcana cards in a row. Major arcana cards are, they're not simply sort of things that are happening in the moment, that are passing quickly. Major arcana cards are much more about major change, moving into new energies in a big way, long-lasting energies. So, and this one is the very next one. The Fortune's Wheel is 10 and Justice is number 11. Justice, it says, is karma. The law of cause and effect is in play now as I see elements in my life balance out. What goes around comes around, and I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the conditions of my world. What goes around comes around. So, yeah. Cause and effect. So, yeah, if we want to continue using that analogy of a menu, it's really understanding what we choose on that menu is going to affect us in one way or another. And we understand the importance of really making the right choice for ourselves. Whereas in the past, maybe we were just trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now it's like, yeah, I've kind of tried all those other things and they weren't so fulfilling. It's knowing now that it's time to choose the thing that's really going to be the most satisfying in every way. Okay. How about the near future? What do we need to know about the near future? I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. Here we go. On behalf of the collective, what do we need to know about the near future? Transformation. And I love this picture. The little girl, and there's a little fairy in her hand. Transformation. And another major arcana. Holy cow. Like, this is, it's, I don't even know. It's a little like, wow. It's very cool. And exciting, and makes me want to cry a little bit just by the sheer energy and power of the reading. So here's what it says: transformation, change, and it's number 13, which happens to be one of my favorite numbers. Nothing remains the same, and I need to accept that life evolves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now is a time of transition as things are changing from one form to another. I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. I am called to let go the old so I can welcome the new. And yeah, pretty much what I just said, except, you know, the Justice card is sort of kind of coming to the understanding of the cause and effect. Now the Transformation card is like, now we allow, now we call forth what is, I mean, it literally says, I need to allow this to happen for the highest good. So, we've ordered that thing on the menu, and, we know that it's coming to us and that it's going to be the perfect thing and what we've been needing and wanting all along. But sometimes you don't really know what you need and you want until you try the other things that well, until you just try things, and then you find out, oh, that thing didn't work out so well. Oh, that thing kind of made me feel not so good. Um, and and the beautiful thing about that is once you try those things, then you can say, oh, okay, well, knowing what I don't want actually points me in the direction of what I do want. And then if we're just talking about, the word itself, transformation, um, once again, it mirrors what I've been saying over and over and over again, that we are in a time where we are being called to transform ourselves. But simply by stepping into our authenticity, into our deepest, most expanded selves. And I think that on a mass level, humanity has sort of been detoured from what's really important. And we as individuals, have gotten caught up with things that aren't necessarily fulfilling. Maybe in the moment, there's all the short term, what do you call it? Those when you're going for the things that make you happy in the moment, and you're like, God, I'm craving chocolate or sugar or something, alcohol, like something that's just gonna help me feel better in this moment. But then what happens? Inevitably, we end up feeling kind of crappy. It doesn't last very long. It's um, God, the term isn't coming to me, but it's that short term fulfillment. And what's being called for now is setting our sights on the horizon and moving towards what's really going to bring us term fulfillment. And with that comes the transformation, just naturally happens in that process, because as we step in to who we truly are and what we're really all about, when we just begin to get clarity on that, like, oh, I hadn't really thought about this before. I didn't know this thing about myself before, or maybe we did, but we pushed it down for fear of being ostracized or alienated from the people that we care about. There's any number of reasons why we do it, but now it's like, okay, whatever the consequences may be, we need to do this for ourselves, because in doing this, in focusing on our own fulfillment, then we are able to really settle into that baseline of happiness for ourselves. And that's when we truly can make a difference in the world and for other people. And it makes me think of a quote by RuPaul, who says it all the time: if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? And once you show up in this authentic way, you're doing it out of a love for self. And then that spreads, that you're able to love other people, and then other people see what's happening and they can it's like a ripple effect. It's essentially leading by example. So this is really an amazing reading. We are moving into just a beautiful time of growth and transformation. And as we do, more and more people are waking up, are inspired by what they see around them. And that's my intention for doing this, for being here. I want to help inspire people to step into their own power. So yes, awesome reading. Helped slightly move me out of my crazy headspace. I am, as always, so grateful that you're here. And I wish you well on this new journey and forging your new path. And together we will make super highways with these new paths of ours. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.